they affirm their continued commitment for support the work we minister to do in the healthcare sector in Salone. Number three, the second batch of the 266 Salone home-based Hajj pilgrim them may arrive safely back in Salone yesterday, 8th June 2026. I want to say on this Hajj thing, I want to tell you what I can say not so Salone Minde. For the past few years now, the government of President Bill don't masterfully handle Hajj, we know they almost any controversy. And they go and come back peacefully, no issue, because presidents don't put in a very competent team who don't manage this. We say congratulations to Muslim brother and sister that we don't return from Hajj, and we thank Allah for the success of their journey. Another big news now that 9 of the individual law being cancelled on as part of the third country national agreement. I remember with this conversation with the go on. Some people let me say we don't sell the country, then the cows people learn, and bad people learn, and the canaya, and not get for go again. We be assured the people of this country say we've been very deliberate with the third country national agreement. One, not only ECOWAS citizens in the canaya. Two, we get a competent body, we manage them within canaya. We get a clear framework, and we get a process by which Yana will just be a transit point. And we're very pleased for announcing last week 100% of the one that we've been come as first part of the first batch don't safely return to the country. Them no issue no happen, no problem no happen. One for tell being with the run Canva, the consulting group, plenty thank you for that excellent work there. Finally, this is now more internal news for we attend this ministry in press conference. On behalf of the ministry and the staff, we want to extend with sincere condolence to we are all, and we are part of this family. One by the outstanding journalists them we can cover this press conference, Mr. Mohamed Toure, been lost in life over the past 2 weeks, where he say a very young man been lost in life. One for extend condolences to his family. I understand in Pikindinaya. After this press conference, we go get a conversation with them. The ministry one for also express condolence to all as well. And say I be an active member. He always there with me, always they call me, always they na me PV. But we don't lose some, unfortunately, with the praise say in soul will continue for rest in perfect peace. I will stay after this press conference as well for talk to una all, for let we talk about what we need for do as well, so we will pay appropriate respect to a brother where we lost. All right, then at the end of the news, now we come to the panel proper. And for welcome me to the panel proper. And for welcome my colleague, the Honorable Minister for Health, who I think say now one of the most outstanding ministers in the government of Salone today, and we also they deliver. They do fantastic.
Minister, I'm happy to be here.
Thank you very much. Just want to say for me, and I create the talk. I don't say one of us English words, but small. Minister, we can straight to you. We have two major issues where I really want for may you talk about. One is to provide a general update on the health situation, and with that also for address the level of preparedness for any emergency. As Ebola happens, surveillance immediately with the gets, with the fear, everybody want to know what's going to happen. It would be nice for you to share some updates. And I think I will leave the second question because I want to come back to you for talk about the 300 days campaign. When I one of the big things I want to see the champion. First, we'll talk about the general health situation and we'll level up preparedness. I'll give you 10 minutes, sir.
So, thank you very much, Mr. Minister. Again, I see where I don't see this Sabi talk business, like genetic business. I see where you bought the article and the rap. We make you also proud. Congratulations and thank you. For the World Body Business, let's start first with the Ebola situation. First, we don't get any Ebola in Sierra Leone, zero at this point. So a good starting point there. But because of the experience in 2014, 2015, we not wait the problem come now, we anticipate and prepare for them. So a couple of major accomplishments. After the Ebola outbreak, the government on decided that thing they will not be ready, will not be prepared. So the first thing we hear His Excellency do now for help establish the National Public Health Agency. The National Public Health Agency then get three simple roles within for play. First, now institutional home for health security. Anything we ever do with an outbreak situation at the house, they get three major tasks there. One, now for prevent an outbreak in our country. Number two, now for prepare for ready for an outbreak. Number three, now if an outbreak occur, now for container. So now that they pan 24/7. They get an active site what they call a watch station, which is on there. At the same time, they get expert field epidemiologists there with they not trained, where they now all in district them, where they everywhere in the country, all in border place there. Their main role now for watch to see how things they go on, so that they will able for alert quick and will respond quickly. Speed now the essence. So far, all the areas in this year that happen DR Congo and Uganda, we activate the preparedness now the country through the National Public Health Agency. First, we know say if this virus come, in Congo, go fly all the way, go waka come, it very likely say the route of entry into the country not through the airport. Because plane and then now they come out there Congo, plane and then they come out Uganda, we can stop in Nairobi, stop in Addis, by evening time it will reach here. If somebody get the sick in the incubator, it can reach us within 24 hours. So we number one step now to say at the airport, would they deny entry of this virus? How would they deny entry? Two things. First, would they make sure say anybody with the cancer alone now, you register in advance. We register in advance electronically, you tell who say you don't pass, who say you don't go, who say you don't pass, or if you say you don't come out from the area, we get heightened security and watch for you. The second part for the denial, where you can as you reach inside, we check everybody in temperature. And make sure say one of the signs and for this Ebola, even though in the incubator your temperature will rise. So one check that one day, At the same time, we offer hand sanitizer there and information packages where people can come. First, we make sure say they not bring the sick come. When they bring the sick come, one know who side they get for tap when they're there. So they make sure say we know side and they will track them, say we know stand in the left and watch them and monitor them for that period. Now the main axis there. The second, we don't know say people that can go Conakry instead, and Conakry then they can come by boat or by road. So when you come by boat, we ensure we get the same kind of security preventive measure station, na sea coach, we are the main entry point there. At the same time, we come by road, we walk na Balamoya. Thirdly, we work with the Liberian counterpart and also now the Sierra Leone Liberia border to make sure we enhance surveillance. We work with all of the parties and they for make sure say the signal come, but if you can't say we're ready for it. All of this item, we don't get lab, they'll get 6 labs that we're able for tests. Even with this new strain we didn't get. We get lab and now we get primer and we're able for detector. Also, if the case can how for manager. Ebola case management for the Bulburio or the Zaire strain are the same. We make sure say we get all of the tools that we are available. Curative drug not it, vaccine not it, but you give and ensure say the case not expand, get worse, person not die, expand to other people. We also don't identify clear location in the western area. all the border area there, we don't get clear education away. If somebody is sick, we know side for go. We don't teach people now how to manage them, how to prepare for them, how to protect themselves, and how to protect the population. So I can say we're ready. We're ready, but the proof of the readiness now when the first case comes. So if you're not going to airport, now CC will get enhanced surveillance. They will make sure say it not interrupt the flow of traffic, but at the same time we watch everybody who they can inside the country. And the answer that for that side.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Minister, let me just follow up now on the general health updates since you last came. We don't open new facilities, we see you launch new things. The Ministry of Health is a ministry with is called multiple goals. So provide some updates to the public on USAID, on some of the benchmarks that we've been on set.
So for well-body business, again, well-body business and all my business. In this country, also, through the president, we make a commitment, say, the person in well-body now are the primary thing we focus on. Not to malaria, not to TB, not to, because if one person can get malaria today, get TB tomorrow, get HIV the other day, all this. So we have to look at the one person. So we don't change the complete healthcare delivery system now with a focus on the person. And for that we're able to see all the people that are in the country, we don't decide to say, hey, now this place has to follow life stages. The Bella woman now a good starting point. All the Bella woman in this country, they want to make sure say all 350 to 450,000 pregnancies, we see them. And we provide all the services for them, for their own well-body and the well-body of the baby. At the same time, we make sure say when this baby born, we make sure say he born safely. And after he done born, between 0 and 60 months, all what you need for well-body business, for let it thrive, we carry them out. After you go past that stage now, for let it go school. School health, a major focus because while they begin and learn. But as soon as they learn, they know we will learn if they're not well. So we get a deliberate effort for redesign the healthcare system around school health. And in fact that we get free healthcare means a lot of people in the can't school now. So one provider service for them till you become adult and until you become senior citizen, like we now also. But the problem now, the Beloma in healthcare need is different from the pequeño, it's different from the adolescent, it's different from the senior citizen. So you don't make one size fits all. You get for customize the healthcare delivery. So the only do now 3 major things that we do. First, we improve primary healthcare. Primary healthcare now for make sure say healthcare it go as close to the people as possible. Now we get a PhD, the primary healthcare unit there. We make sure say we staff them, we make sure say we renovate them, we make sure say they get supplies and they get drugs. The second thing now, as how they do their primary healthcare, some complex case that they do when they need for Canada hospital. So when they Canada the hospital for ready. So first of all, historically, the investment in the hospital not being as high. But now what we do now, we invest very, very heavily on the hospital now. We build new hospital there. We equip the hospital, we bring modern equipment inside it. In fact, that's how they speak. So they build brand new hospital, 100-bed hospital in Caribbean. We build 100-bed hospital in John. We build 100-bed hospital in Moyamba. At the same time, well, Mr. Minister, I gotta forget back to you. So we get for ensure say we get high quality service now. So now people don't buy CT scan. CT scan when first then first you go Ghana forget CT scan or you go people money. Now we get top of the line CT scan now Corners Hospital here. At the same time we get similar top of the line now Kenema. We make sure say we get there also all over the country. We get ultrasound machine them. We make sure say you watch the pregnancy, you watch how the baby they grow, and the baby they see in face all, you will smile to yourself. We say slowly inside the womb. We get 10 of them high-end, nearly 4D images. We don't distribute all over the country. We don't receive about 11, actually 15 new dialysis machine. We deploy the one in the all over the hospital. So again, as I say, we focus on primary health care. We also focus on secondary and tertiary care. with a focus on referral systems. Again, referral system now for make sure that we get strong connection between primary health care and the secondary and tertiary care. So we're going to do ambulance no more now, for sick, you want ambulance to Kenema, you want Nabo. We get ambulance service. We cover the whole country. All the ambulance can get GPS device where they know who side it is at any point in time. All the ambulance can get staff inside it. We're able to maintain and manage the patient. All the ambulance can get oxygen and get supplies inside it for able to do their work. And you can call the 117 number at any time, then we're able to track you and find out outside the closest ambulance there. As how you dispatch the ambulance they talk to the nearest hospital, they get there ready. So that as you go inside, they will then pick you, they will carry you go and the proper hospital ready for you. Again, all that year they go on, when they see the result then, you get much better health outcomes. When I say to, not cover the one whole country, but we get much, much better health outcomes. When they see improvement there. For the doctor there, first time when they train about 30 doctors for a year, 50 doctors at maximum, you need about 5,000 to 7,000 doctors there for an 8 million population. Right now, we build brand new facility in Nigeria. First in the classroom, big issues. And we get brand new facility, we will get up to 1,000 sitting capability in Nigeria. At the same time, the doctor that we don't train, we don't want to do postgraduate training, we want to do residency. We build a $4.5 million facility in Lakaya for them. So right now, the number of doctors that we train now move from about 30 a year to about 200, 250 a year. We hope for they be up to about 300 a year. That's how they train now. That's how they deploy them. That's how they move them closer and we're starting to deliver service. The same with nurses. The same with midwife. They only train the numbers now. We train the supervisors. We also the training make sure so they get the right equipment for do their work. And at the end of the day, we only access ourselves now by workshops, by meetings, by whatever. We assess ourselves by health outcomes. How we don't change maternal mortality. How we don't change infant mortality. How we don't increase survival rates. How you make teenagers then get reduced teenage pregnancy. Now that indicator that they look now, and by all accounts, Salone they do very, very well.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Health. I tell Nasi, Minister will deliver. Mr. Minister will come back to you, but like you minutes let you catch your breath. So we will transition to the Minister of Energy for now. I think when the Minister of Health they talk, you will really see the point where I can make and say, so discuss giving day study at all. On every single indicator by the Minister in terms of infrastructure, in terms of personnel auditory, in terms of the approach to the healthcare system, in terms of the level of preparedness, level of investment, on every single one of them, we're definitely headed in the right direction. We thank you for your leadership, sir. Now we get, I can say right now, Mr. Minister, you are the most popular minister for better and worse, I can see. The Minister of Energy. First, congratulations. This is the first time we become we public town square Ogenaya. Many people always ask questions about energy level of preparedness. This morning, I think I'm engaged with the Aberdeen 98. It's a lot of questions on energy and all. Just give you an opportunity for you present a top level analysis of the energy sector in the country, the situation in the country, and give people an indication of what you will work on, what people will expect in the next few months as we go forward. You can use that mic, please.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Yes, I'm the most popular minister at the moment. And I think the easy way we can say that is that over the last few weeks, the few months, we get Boko blackouts, as usual during the height of the dry season. But I tell God, thank you, end up in Canal. And we know why that's a big, because obviously one of the biggest suppliers of energy to the system, now the Bumbuna hydroelectric dam, we by then 10 years old May, and we were taking on dry, and in fact, we can get for hot the turbine for where we do annual maintenance. For our Telgo Tanky, that maintenance they don't done. I think the press release will come out make all man scared, because people may say how that 12 days way we been say we go hot the turbine with the one country you can get blackouts. But that is not the case, as I've been explained. Every year the water and the dam they go down. Say the turbine not they produce enough energy for CAN and the Freetown network. So at that point, they make sense for them when they run them. When the turbine go down that 10 day, we can rely on car power, we can rely on the generation point where they King Tom and Blackhall Road. For there we get power into the Freetown network at least. Then all the other side, then like McKinney and Mabroka, we can give them fuel for let them run at that time. But let all man know say now the yearly maintenance done. Bumbuna enough water don't go na the reservoir, enough create. And now Bumbuna now they generate 10 megawatts constantly, between 9 and 10 megawatts. It's on 10 days, I think it go up to 10.8 this morning where they generate. And then now we they work with the car power generation, where they supply at least the Freetown network, they supply McKinney, Mabroka, and so on and so forth. So in terms of what the future, we know say it's going to be very bright. They talk about the plans that we'll get. In fact, tomorrow, His Excellency, the CAN Newton with we for launch, for commission, the completed 30 megawatt solar project. This project here so done. It is supply megawatts of power. It also gets 15 megawatt hour battery backup for supply the Freetown network. Another component of that project today, that project that we call the Respite project. It's the emergency, now the regional emergency solar project where we launch, World Bank help we launch now 5 countries, including Salone. But what we do with Yon, we divide them. We say, okay, some of that power they go CAN Newton. The other power now we put on Alunge. We put 10 megawatt solar on Newton. We INSEF will complete by the 16th to the end of this month. Then they go complete. We will now run the line, the plant complete. We will run the line, the plant, all the way back to the substation Nalunge. So Lunge now, in terms of Lunge town, will get 10 megawatts of power compared to the 1.5 megawatts we get from that thermal machine we did now. That thermal machine they cost me quite a bit for put fuel inside for light arm, for supply Lunge town and the environment and the environs. So now when this solar go count on, the costs go be very, very, very low, less for the EGTC go to supply power to Lunge. And we know say with more power the way they can to Lunge, Lunge will go now develop as the next city. I mean, together with His Excellency's the ECOWAS project what they do, the Congress Hall and the hotel and the chalets that we are doing, we know that that now will become a prime destination, not only for conferences, but the city. We hope that the city will expand in that direction there, and we'll have a new city born in Lunge. So now energy and development and vision, now they move so in that direction there. In terms of the rest of the country, we get boku other projects them where we get planned. Again, I will talk about again in the Freetown network, we get 2 other projects that I can talk about. We get one project with another 20 megawatts with the Benguima. And when I know say waiting the weakness pan the network, the Freetown network, it not go outside. And it tap where you did at the peninsula, the Freetown network, the generation will come out in it just it's Sussex, that they tap. Anything below Sussex, all man where you see it below Sussex, a generator and solar then get. So now, through the Japanese, they don't fund we for let we do an additional line, a more capacity 33 kV line, where they come reach, can all the way down to Benguima and connect back from Benguima back to Newton. Now, at Benguima, we get another IPP where they build a 20 megawatt solar with battery backup Innovent. We do break ground in about 3 weeks now. And they don't begin to do the panel themselves. So then they now, in terms of supplying power from the peninsula, from the bottom can up, then they go up we. Then we get the Nance project, we all man don't talk about. We wanna see where the turbine land, now what's a key then pull on, big project. And then they go be 108 megawatts, 108 to 120 megawatts. And people can say, I lie with a lie, but you can go see the projects themselves. Tomorrow, when President launches project, we go issue press release, we go show the picture, the drone photograph of the Newton project. We go issue also photographs of the in-progress NAND project. Let us see where the development to take place. Then they are the most complicated project we don't see because the site's small, but the amount of work we they don't do already, the amount of concrete we they don't bear in terms of the foundation already, go tell us say we really serious about this. That project they go begin generate power first quarter 2027. We push them for let them accelerate, but we know say that power they once it come, that one whole area that Wellington Kisi area they go transform because now you go get reliable power where you go want the power not go shake, as think you say, the power not go shake self because that's what we need to develop. Without power, without energy, we not go get investor then go come. We can invest for factory them for building them for let employ we youth them. So one thing they lead to another. So without power at the bottom line, at the basis of development, we're not going to move forward. So the project that we don't call so now, then on the basis now of the new direction in energy we hope for, we go transform the economy. It's not enough, and we need more. And we are going to make plans. We're making additional plans. We also will plan Bumbuna, what we talk about. We don't sign a $70 million contract with donors where they don't give you $70 million, two donors, Badia and the OPEC fund. They don't give you $70 million. Then just can't do the final due diligence about 2 weeks ago. Then they go to a board, where then go approve that loan they now. And what will they do? Everything I want all man for know. The Bumuna project where we get, we another 50 megawatts where the supply we. When I'm in Bilam in the 1970s and then APC then commissioned in 1990s, early 2000s. That project did not be ever complete. So we now don't spend the money for can put the additional turbine panel. We go give you an additional 50 to 60 megawatts. We go make sure say all that water. We wanna go if we go Bumbuna during rain season where the water don't full up. That's so water they waste because we not get the capacity for use the water for generating electricity. So once we build that project they go for start at the end of this year. Once the loan don't approve, we don't go to EPC, we don't bid out, they don't do the documentation. We for begin build that project by the end of this year, early next year. Once that is completed, we will now have, instead of this 50 megawatts, we will get at the peak of the rain season, we will get 100 megawatts of power through Bumbuna. And so that's also a step in the right direction. Along the CLSG, I hope people understand when I say CLSG. One of the longest transmission lines we will get in Salone. Now the Côte d'Ivoire, now so they call it C for Côte d'Ivoire, CL Liberia, Sierra Leone and Guinea. That line there, they come out Ivory Coast, it can through Liberia, they go through Salone into middle. And where it comes out Salone, they end up in Guinea. That line there, they bring energy from both Guinea and from Ivory Coast at the same time. So when we self go able to generate we own power, we self can sell to we neighbor them depending on the capacity. So that line there now, they bring power to 5 substations then na Salone. I think Kenema, Kenema, I know not in order, but I know say Kenema, Kamakri, I don't forget the other 3 them. But anyway, 5 substations and they where it is supply power to at the same time. What we did also do that then substation then we get Boku project and we proposals where they don't come, where they also build solar projects at those intersections. We now, based upon the geography of Sierra Leone, anywhere within 100 kilometers of those substations now, we can send line go out and be able for supply power to agricultural businesses, to any business we want to develop in Salone. In addition, what will they do back? The project in Boku, but na patients no more for wait let them project in the land and it go happen. 2 big projects we are going to talk about. We go bring a solution to people them. We also, they do a transmission line, a 66 kV transmission line from Kenema, where they intersects the CLSG, to Kailahun. And that's ongoing right now. They don't begin bid, then they evaluate the bid, and then they go be very shortly. We're also doing from to Kabbalah from the CLSG line. So 2 major towns now will get direct connection for the people in that Dentong, and they get 24 hours light. So the project in Boku, and we can go on and on and on, but now patience no more. And you know, say lights, we know the solar business day one day. It's an ongoing process, but we are very aggressive in making sure that we're delivering for the people of Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. As I say, I commend you again. I just imagine, say, we get 2 of the biggest sectors in the country, and 2 of, frankly, the best performing under President Bio in leadership. But a lot of people don't understand this yet when it comes to particular energy. I've been to tell somebody, say, if the next election is contested on energy, will you win in a landslide? I'm 100% confident of that. And we'll go in at the campaign. If na energy no one at the debates about the next election, will they wham the landslide? I will assure you of that. Because of the kind investment the minister just talked about. You know, if you mention MCC, the $500 million, will it come? NANS, look at the value we just talked about. Look at all the other additional projects we don't talk about. Increasing significant generation, significant distribution. Mr. Minister, I want to let you answer this question a little bit more directly. When the city forgets reliable, constant electricity, when the people of Freetown go expect over the next period of time, you know, I think I can like for convey the question, who would they get? Who stand the lights go come at the end of the tunnel? That'll be the question of the topic and the women's input for you today. But let's focus first on Freetown, because most of the commentaries na Freetown, and then can forget say we don't get lights all over this country. I can like for tell them say me village Jimmy Bagbo will not be one day get lights. I President Bio make sure say now what pass this and then this I go put on. Mr. Sir, I reach there, I turn on the bulb, the wonder of a light bulb coming on. The people of Jimmy Bagbo, thanks to President Bio and the experience that day. So I'll get to this question. When we for expect reliable CCT and Freetown, all things equal, of course. Yeah.
Thank you for that question. They make a member, one blogger quotes me recently. He said, Grant say mid-June, all will be good, go get lights and Freetown. But not to be in the question, not to be the answer that I give. A very measured and very direct where the answer then can question here. Who's 10 Freetown go get lights? We not go shake, I think is. And that's the question also. All right, I don't talk about the respite project. What thing I not mention about the respite project is that what thing respite they do, not to the solar no more, they give you the ability for actually send light into the Freetown network from the east. When I look at the map of Freetown, when I look at Newton Day, Usai Wasalode, Usai Kisi and Wellington Day, down in at the east. Right now, the network, now one side no more where they inject electricity into the system. King Tom. So then they, as soon as you imagine, they create an unstable system. And at the part of the issue that they will face. If now one side no more they send electricity, can you imagine from King Tom, from Bumbuna, where you can inside na King Tom in the land. Even from the car ship na King Tom in they go, where will they distribute them? So from King Tom now, that light they come out, it can all the way Sussex, or that light they come out, it go all the way Jiwe, it go all the way Waterloo. So you can imagine, it's very unstable system. Within this new project they do, they give you another point of injection in the east. It not to 100% complete, not to say that the best, but it gives us another point of injection, which gives us the ability for give stable power. For answer your question, I also talk about the NANS project. The NANS project will give you 100 megawatts. And I want to make something very clear. The 30 megawatt solar will they build now with solar plants. And the issue about solar plants, now where they stand it up, now they give lights. But the good thing about solar plants, the money where they use for generate electricity is far less than the money where they use for generate where they use diesel or HFO. So now that is the advantage. So within them plants that they can do, it supplements the energy where they supply or they pay for with 30 megawatts of affordable power. Now, that ain't the solution. Now, when the NANS plants come on, the NANS plant will be the first in West Africa where they use gas. And gas significantly more efficient. They go bring the gas. If we're not going to the site right now, and then they use what they call LPG gas. Now, that go be the first fuel where they go use. They don't build. Then they build the storage for the gas tank there right now. Now LPG now go supply the turbine them. The first power we will forget from NANS will be 60 megawatts in first quarter of 2027. And then I think by the third quarter of 2027, we go don't get the 108 megawatts. So when you look we go don't get 108, and by that 10 day, the boom herself, by that 10 day, I don't know if they go down there, I'll get to look the schedule. But we hope say that's that additional 50 megawatts they go come around the same time, kind of end of 2020. But that aside, already the way would they send power at the system right now? The highest time way Alma wants power now they host, the way we call the peak power. Now even time we Alma don't go home, especially in dry season where people can get air conditioner and fan. Even time from then 6 to then 10 o'clock, now that's when the power demand can high. And at that time they all kind jiggy can happen. That shake power they make on and off because we get fundamental issues we will get for solve back. Not so the generation no more. We get fundamental issues at the level of supply from the pole them or from the substation them. We get Boko substation them to the pole, and from the pole to transformer or from pole to produce them. So that underlying system, they work pandane. In fact, I can talk to that system. The network system we will get in Freetown, we get for incrementally change them. We go for change some transformer them. We go for balance on transformer them. So this question where the answer, a long question. We will get enough generation. That long answer, we'll get enough generation. But I know say in terms of giving us stable power, first quarter 2027 will be there. And when we extremely stable power, by the 10 NANS done and they give you 100 megawatts, will be there. But at the same time, we get for now work on the network from the other side to make sure that from street to street, from substation to substation, all of that they go fix.
Minister, just for reference, with the current capacity, with the current amount of energy will they supply to Freetown? Because now they increase capacity, for example, they get another 60, 100, 180. Which will currently get
between. So evening peak right now is about 90 megawatts.
Okay.
Evening peak right now is about 90 megawatts.
So basically, by your explanation, by next year, we go down more than double which we get right now. So in terms of our ability for generate, we don't go more than double. So that's fantastic news. Let me tell you, say by 2028, we'll let the election, let the conversation be about energy. We will show the evidence of USA will come out. Also, just because if you say Freetown, all the election can happen. Maybe people in the back, but they not be get lights. Now they get lights. Well, what do you not get for people to tell them? We go Kamakwe. Some of them not to all go with we Kamakwe. Lights, the lights not in the blink safe. Kamakwe 24 hours lights. There not be one day experience the wonders of lights. Now they get lights day. Thanks to President Bill. Mr. Minister, I want to link this energy conversation with healthcare. Because one thing most of the social media activists them, lights go na cottage, operation when they happen, lights go this happen. You don't tell no you don't do. Or man they no tell we thank you. I make us say, look, get this conversation on lights, on the facts, we go win. So Minister, maybe just use, I think you can give you that mic there as like maybe just talk briefly about the advances that we don't make as well on this health energy area.
Well, thank you, Mr. Minister. Again, just one tip my hat to my colleague minister. Energy and well-body, they go hand in glove. Yeah. So, for just give you a good example, right now we get 1,600 medical facilities in the country. We get about 20 major hospitals. As we speak, 18 of we major hospitals then are completely energy independent. They get solar energy for support all of them programmatic needs. For give one good example, Connaught. You see where the party talk about megawatts, kilowatt, or whatever, Connaught Hospital, the energy we then they get from solar, now 1.2 megawatt. It means, say, if you get 1200 kVA generator, 12, then you work 24/7. Then Connaught get. We get similar kind energy now. All them major hospitals from Kabbalah to Connaught to, in fact, we go commission the next one at Connaught. So we don't do extremely well. Even them PHU, then primary healthcare unit, them now we don't get a total of 380 of the health facility them. Then get solar energy now, alternative source of energy. And see where you get the solar energy, you get stable current, not for the lights no more, for all of your equipment them, you get. They blow off no more, they get stable current. So we'll tell the Minister of Energy, plenty, thank you for that kind of support. That's why I get for ask. One of the biggest things that we get for happening at the Western area, that Kerry Town. So Kerry Town, we don't get the money for build a 300-bed hospital there. We don't get the money for build a pharma-grade warehouse there. We dey work now for finalize the deal for the cancer diagnosis and treatment center. We also, even though right now we get about 11 oxygen factories then throughout the whole country, now we dey build a mega oxygen factory in Kerry Town for support the whole Western area. With all NTR, so we require energy. So when they talk to the minister, say, as how they pass the power line, como Benguima, the CAM, Sussex, and Budia, Lona Mbawi, Lona drop one, na Kerito.
Thank you very much. Again, when I don't get the data, we don't solve and change something very significantly. Health institutions, the area again say lights go, something happen. Minister, would they ask the final question on the 300 days campaign?
So
wait, lady.
They frame
the question, sir. In the past 8 to 10 years, Salon records significant reduction in maternal mortality. And in a woman they will die relate from complications around childbirth. For many people, Ngofi say you go rest on ours, take the accolades. But instead, you and His Excellency say no. When they launch a major new campaign, or say in 300 days, yes, thank you, all the award that you don't win, they're nice, but you won't forget to 000. I want to let you lay down why this campaign, what's in the 000 mean, and what you hope for achieving concrete terms as part of this campaign, sir.
So thank you very much, Mr. Minister. This another talk on behalf of me or the Ministry of Health. I talk about the country as a nation. As a nation together, we don't get the fastest drop in maternal mortality so in the whole world. The whole world, you get the fastest drop in maternal mortality. We also get a significant drop in infant mortality. At the same time, we also get a major drop in picking and we forget maclate. We not get maclate yet. But this country, we're ambitious. And we know they apologize for that. This country is a great, great country. So we not go settle for it's okay. We not settle for, okay, so woman then go die now, so some picking then go die now, so some picking then go get maclate. So the president, on the 14th of February, he go Addis Ababa before all of him party president them. He tell us his salon, we they embark on a journey. We non-belle woman no go die in this country because of something we supposed to do, we will not do. Zero maternal deaths. Sorry, zero preventable maternal deaths. The second thing we will say, no picking, not for dying in this country because of something we were supposed to do, we will not do. We say zero preventable child death. At the same time, You know, say maclate the help picking and let them not get vaccine preventable illnesses. Non picking up for dinner salon, we not get all immaculate them, we go protect them against them vaccine preventable disease. So when you combine 0 preventable maternal deaths, 0 preventable child deaths, 0 those children, 9 out of 000 and journey one back home. So the president announced that now all in party them. They say, would they wait? Would they pray for now? Would they hope for now? Let's see how this will work. So on the 1st of March, we embark on this journey for change this narrative in us alone. Say, we don't do well, but we know they settle for it. We know they settle for maybe some people that will die. We'll go vote for 0 preventable deaths. So I want to give you a quick update. For the past 100 days, with our effort, with the district and effort, with everybody in effort, we don't see a significant drop. Without any additional, we just get together no more. All man, the nurse, then the doctor, the community, the chief, then everybody will all combine, and the whole country. Inside these past 100 days, we don't get a 31% drop in maternal mortality. We're glad for that. But again, this is not just the first 100 days. We get another 200 days for go. So we learn Boku lesson and now they apply to the next 100 days. At the same time, we get a drop in infant mortality, but not at the same level. We get an 11% drop in infant mortality. Remember, we get 31 pan the mama them, we get 11% pan the beginning. So we get a lot more work for do. But this is not the first 100 days no more. We're ready now, how the tower for the next 100 days. The third is we estimate 9,000 baby then day in this country we not get maclate one day, they not get any maclate. Yeah? Inside 100 days, we don't go find 5,000 of them picking out don't maclate them all. So you don't able to reduce the unvaccinated by nearly 50% in 100 days. So now that make at last adjust myself, yeah? Inside 100 days, you're able to accomplish this. In that, the first 100 days will be planned no more, will they organize, will they bring people in together, will they find all of the tools. And now we don't get all of the tools there, we don't learn with lesson now. The next 100 days, now 100 days of action. Now 100 days of action, where they go now, every city, every district, every corner, will they work with everybody for ensure, say, no, mama not die. No bellow man not die because of something we were supposed to do or not do. No picking not die because of something we were supposed to do or not do. And no picking not in this country. We forget maclate, we not get them. So I think so we're there on a journey. It's very, very exciting. What they do this, you know what happened? Liberia, they say one copy. Liberia, they say, well, we get 360 days. You know, Nigeria accept themselves in the beginning. Well, if they want copy, we not bad. But we now, so now we determine, and the ministry not going to succeed, health sector not going to succeed if we all not work together. We need the journalists there for help with. We need the community for help with. We need civil society for help with. We need the chief there for help with. Because again, when we all work together, and then kind of results here we'll go see, we'll be very, very proud of. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. Congratulations to you and the outstanding team at the Ministry of Health. Please foresee quite a number of your senior officials for the ministry there. Professor Charles Tennessee, the Deputy Minister there, the Deputy Chief Medical Officer there, your Director for Reproductive Health, Denaya, I see a Senior Advisor, Denaya, I see other top health officials as well with Denaya with we. It also shows, say, Mr. Morris, Sef Denaya, another Senior Advisor. It also shows, say, on a really get a coordinated approach. And like you say, a police for say we at the ministry also they partner with you now on the press, media, and public engagement, particularly in the 300 days campaign. Like I say, we can only succeed or do this together. Everybody in the country for joining in this remarkable campaign. As a Sierra Leonean, we hear the number than this, it will make you feel a sense of pride. This is not a partisan issue. This is not just the idea, say, we dey on this journey for say no woman no for die, no mama no for die wey dey about for give life, no pikin for die, and no pikin no for dey we no get market. I think we can all agree on anything in there. Thank you, Mr. Minister. Femi, now na time follow come to you. You don't listen to all this, and I know say you now editor for Women's Voice newspaper, and you care about the issue of maternal mortality, so you're appropriate say you come in right after that. But as we've been saying, you want to just comment as a citizen, as a female journalist, with an observer of particular identity. You don't listen to the two ministers them within your own intervention, whose comments, additional points that we want for raise, and then we go open up for questions. We'll give 5 minutes.
Wow, 5 minutes more, Mr. Minister, because a lot has been said from the two ministers. So I want to look at firstly, because I will come up from the women's angle. I'm passionate about women and girls, and I open the only newspaper in this country where focus on women issues, and also the online TV. So that tells you, say, Femi Koka is passionate about women. So I go to the Minister of Health. Thank you very much. There are lots of reforms that we don't actually do. They are visible, some are visible. But again, before I talk on the whole, I just want to call on the ministry. There are times be flexible. They need for be flexible in giving out information. Don't you, as the minister as well, try for go now every media house in this country, get your niche, get your followers. Sometimes then they not look at Women's Voice online TV, say young, because I started it on the March. Not say this particular online TV, then just start them. Be self get me niche, I get me followers. So the then they will call anybody from the ministry for talk to the media. Because if you don't talk, na mami na kaila na kabala, you not gonna know this. So that the gap around there with everything what you don't do, a lot of people and they will not know. So like can't we all as citizens, as per the Constitution of Sierra Leone, we know that this country and a country with law abiding and we all guided by a law. As citizens, we also have the rule for all we leaders accountable and also criticize them constructively, not to pass you course or you make rudeness. So the free health care, especially for lactating mothers and the pregnant women, they launched in this country on 2010, we all know by the then government. And government, as we say, na continuity. This government don't come 8 years ago. We see the strives so they don't make. I want for remove me journalistic lens for one. Speak truth to power. There are times we can close it. They cry down the government where we don't know of anything where the government they do. Say what you may, but there are times, Lord, we give credit to who credit is due. Me personally, as Femi Koka, I'm not afraid for tell anybody the truth. I want for commend Minister of Health. See what you don't highlight now. As citizen, ask yourself. Say, I really patriotic to my country. Right now, if you go on social media, then go tell you, say, Kabbalah, one woman don't go born a street, which is a very big lie. And some of you sit down as journalists and bloggers, we quick for transform the information indeed. Before you remember, you don't see on our social media. Are we a good citizens? We all role now for work with the government. We are participants for government. We are drivers for the government. In as much as we are citizens, then get the responsibility for deliver to we. And we as citizens for ensure say the government succeed in whatever then they try for push forward for let we all benefit now this country. The 300 days activity on infant mortality. I was in America where the president talk about them. And we see the significant strides where they make the impact. Well, last year, he said, Bella woman, go born a streets. Well, last year, he said, Bella woman don't die. Not be realistic. We are citizens. And sometimes then they waiting there and bug, they forget we roles and responsibility. Now the lens all the way. The political lens. It is so be blinded. We don't even engage. We get a role in all of this. Again, at the same with the Minister of Gender and Energy, we still get one thing where they call community policing. In terms of electricity theft, If we not try for reinforce them back, then they go help. Because we dey see whatever you dey do na the sector, we dey see thief man then day where they go thief then transform money. At the end of the day, the government they get the bad name. Lord, we try for get community policing. For look we transform money. Let the community people, we are citizens then. All then a community, we all hold for protect government property. Because government property now we get them. Engage government, let we advocate. Good projects and the ministers they don't can tell we all waiting and get for we. They don't get them for other citizens and for we. Sierra Leoneans them, but waiting and we contribution. Now for the criticize no more. Eh? Ask yourself this question. There are times not criticize, engage them. We other role we get again for advocates. Lord, we dey try for advocates. We get them chief them in our community. The chief themselves for the help government. For that we able for transform their message out to the people and you chief them. Not so all time government for the go in a community go talk. Now make them say community stakeholders. This is our right as citizens, and for ensure say we play our own role as citizens. And inside the Criminal Procedure Act, section 11 and 12, give me the citizen and 5 powers of arrest. When means say, if you then hospital, you see that nurse get plastic bag outside they sell medicine, you get rights for arrest them. You then at your community, you see that they cut NPA cable, they thief light. You get rights for arrest them. The constitution of this country, criminal procedure, it give you that powers. You dey arrest them even without a warrant. You can arrest them. We all know that day. You even know say you get the 5 powers of arrest. You don't ever arrest somebody where they thief government property. This na some of roles them. Now the voice and the message and this one for the past na social media. Rather than, you know what in I go America, I pass now New York, you see what in then they smoke. But can never you see on social media. You know they because they love their country. You sit down a saloon. This small country all for put hands together. As the minister then says, salon are we get for make them. As you see something happen, they verify them, you don't go post them. Not so you will learn a citizen. A good citizen, they call the authorities the way concern. Call the traditional media, call journalists them. Some people, all man don't turn citizen journalists, but you get verified sources for verify your information before you share them. So today, be that citizen we're responsible. Be that citizen we go change salon. I'm a journalist and control me your media. So nobody not get for sack me at the end of the day. But I go talk truth to power. Because if we not tell ourselves the truth as citizens, we are not making progress.
Thank you very much.
We are not. And we'll continue for suffer, government in, government out. If we not change we attitude, we put salon first in whatever we do, then we are going to be the same Sierra Leoneans.
Thank you very much. Femi Koka. And I can say Femi na activist, a journalist, a media entrepreneur. And we appreciate the passion we bring to this conversation. Especially Bill, always one follow create a space, not just for government people for talk, but also from citizens' perspective and from other leaders across civil society. We thank you for your honor invitation. Now, on time for to ask question. Put your hands up. If this na your first time with the Canaya, I want to remind you say the question na time for ask question to the people in here. And not to follow you become the celebrity. The only celebrity are the panelists there. And then no more they talk long. You now you question they ask direct. The left eye introduce yourself. So let me see the hands. We start on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. All 5. And then we'll count on this side. Logo, with the mic runner. Jepe wanna move fast with me. Alright, you start number 1. Pay attention, pal. We're not slow, so I don't know what happens today. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. Mohammed Usman Bangura, Capital Times newspaper. Mr. Minister of Health, over the years, we don't raise up this issue, but still we not see no headway for solve them. And that a threat to public health. Because so many people when are untrained, unqualified, we don't even do nothing but Panadol. They sell in the street. They come up with drugs in the street, they sell them. This they expose the public to a danger. What you don't do in collaboration with the pharmacy board for them actually put the strict measures for totally eradicate the one way they sell drugs in the streets.
Thank you, sir.
Good. Minister of Health. Light
Energy, man.
Energy. Light road, sir. In fact, the city dark. Constant blackout. Now the envelope Freetown. We don't get this story back and front. Promises with no deliverance. They are big. We like give light. We want light constantly because the national issue. If light there, we get development at this country. If light not, this country will develop. So we need for work hard for local light. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Ibrahim Sarasisi, Voice of Salon Radio. Minister of Energy. You've been talk about the energy sector based on Bungbuna and other places. Sunbat, we they call ADAX before, been the give light to Frito. Waiting happen now, we this company Sunbat we take over, then they give light. I'm taking you back. You say Bungbuna not finish by the then APC government. Waiting at the things them we una found out about Bungbuna we making not been finished and how una intend for take Bungbuna within this couple of years them way you don't come as minister.
Thank you. Number 3.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Fatih Gozali Mojushola Usha Conte, and the report for the Africa 24 newspaper. My first question to go to the Minister of Health. First of all, I want to commend the Ministry of Health where they launched the travel portal, the health travel portal. Me say because not to the airport number of people in the camp, and if we can vividly recall, also the first case come not through the border then pass. And last week I've been there na the Liberia border since we don't get a rumor from them say they get a suspect. But fortunately, they be full press release where they say no, it's a false rumor. What I want for ask is how in the immigration sector they work hand in hand, because if you go na the borders, then money no more than busy, but even if you pass with sickness or any load, you pass freely without you not being caught. So now money no more than they ask, but so the Minister of Energy. Yesterday I be the pass na Congo Cross. Yeah, because they say day first study that big rainway can be. Get for it 3 pole them. And today also I go there, I meet some man, then they work there. When a good job well done. I recommend you for that day. But what I go say is how about the other areas them where don't get all poles them and now in season with the part. If 3 don't follow yonder, you can think about any side, anything can happen back. So now the question that way I will ask you, waiting and wait till I don't put in place for that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you very much. My name is Amos Marshall Tarawali, aka the microphone vandalist 007 James Bond the Omega 1. I want for salute this esteemed convocation and stretch a hand of greetings to my synergistic journalistic fraternity and as well the custodians of the Fourth Estate. Mr. Minister of Energy, I want for clearly tell you, say, light not in a Kabbalah. If Kamakwe, when an offspring of the new redistricting for Manes in terms of Karine, don't get 24-hour light as asserted by the minister. Kabbalah don't they under Koinadugu for a very long time. Say today will not get light. I talk now on behalf of the people of Kabbalah becoming a Kabbalah Bobo. So please, we don't see pole there, we don't see transformer, but we know they see light. The light is like an illusion, nothing could they think in our mind. So once, for you tell we when exactly Kabbalah go get light. I want to be very sacrosanct in that. And as well, again, the Ministry of Energy, through one of una, through EDSA, the people in Civil tell us say una lack maintenance culture. We go get pole the go for down, cable the go cut, then go call una no go there. Then again, then say, Lord tell EDSA say, the issue of electricity theft, EDSA na the primary defaulter, na the primary crime. You know, say you get parties to a crime. Then are the primary people where they commit the crime. So me not go for arrest anybody, may go commit it because now EDSA people we clouded in EDSA regalias and then they can't do them connection. And thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we get okay here. And then I'll give you the last one on this side. Yes, after you.
Okay.
Pardon.
Mina Bobodan Kamara, I report for New Citizen newspaper. My first question will be to the Minister of Health. I want to bring to you notice, say, the allegations say most women that we can go born a cottage to operation can get some certain required amount of money they can pay. I don't know if that did to you notice. Secondly, the last time you there, I'll be flagged these mobile health clinic buses. We always almost pack now. We intended purpose, in order to do what them put here for. Let's say, we they talk now to the Chinese government for go more of them buses there. If we're not able to manage this 4-way there, we're able to manage past 10. The second one to the Minister of Energy. Just a short one. At the end of 2027, we expect to get double electricity generation from what we get presently. So you not think say it go unwise for we still keep the power ship in this country to that particular time day. Thank you.
All right, Lady Bia, you get the final one on this side.
Good afternoon. Khadija Kabagi, Star News Agency, Lena. This question they go direct to the Minister of Energy. You be the talk say una they give full support to the hospitals them, which of course I'm not going to deny saying that not to the fact, but I be admit at the Connaught Hospital 2 months ago. I see how the light system be they not be too stable, and people in life they at risk. Light people need more because most of them, more especially them Ward 10, Ward 7, Ward 8, then they under oxygen. When they take the lights and we are in the need energy, they need more lights for the machines them. So these they go directly to the Minister of Energy. So they are when we go get them kind stable lights at the country, more especially for the hospitals them.
All right. All right, so we don't exhaust the question on this side. I think if fair law will listen to some answers, and then we will come on this side and close. Ministers, we don't want to go first. Well, you don't do quite. We'll go to Minister of Energy. You start, and then, yeah.
Hello. Okay. Hi, Mr. Bangura. You say the city dark. We get constant blackout, and we need light. Yes, that's true. Some parts of the city dark. Some parts get blackout, and a lot of people they say they need lights. It depends on how you tap. All right. Now, work in progress, especially this time of year. We don't talk this time of year. We can be at the height of the dry season. We can get a problem for supply outside na net, and sometimes in the daytime with light. Myself was the lights can go on and off and on. But I don't talk say once Bumuna gets into full mode. We backed up with car power over the next month or so. We go able to restore a semblance of constant electricity in the city. So it's a work in progress. We don't tell you now all the other projects they come into force over the next year or so, and slowly by slowly all of them problems we go solve. Mr. Cisse talk about ADAX and one know. First thing ADAX been the give light. ADAX still the give light. But waiting they happen now. We self they give ADAX light. So it's a back and forth. They need light for operate their machine them as well for operate the ethanol production. And once in a while we self can take light from them. So they're not left for give light too. It's just that their primary focus when they build ADAX not to generate electricity. Their primary focus when they buy the machine and they now for use the bio for provide bioethanol. So then they're doing their primary business of producing bioethanol and not supplying electricity. When they need something, they can ask you for lights. We they sell lights to them. Then one time, then self can sell lights to the network. So that's how we they work with them. You pass Congo Cross, Miss Conte saying pass Congo Cross. Yes, myself just passed the triple and so then link. And not to Congo Cross one we man and work. We get teams where they go all over the city. If you call 672 and you report, and I know say sometimes they can add forget through. But we create a WhatsApp bot where you can actually text your information and your problem, and then can respond back to you. So we get crews then where they work 24/7. Yesterday net, self na I think I mean near Sport Road, then call me one pull court, a light court, na so you mean the spark. Na net we send team then go there. 24 hours man and they work. You can see then they climb up ladder at their own peril, and then they work na net, work in the dark, use torchlight. So they try for be on top of the issues as soon as they come. So not to Congo Cross no more than they work, and work as far as Jue. Some man can do Waterloo, some man go there inside King Tom Bridge. Then they work outside where we get a project, a problem. As they come on one side, so then they run go other side. So and we also get limited number of crews where they deploy, but we deploy them as necessary. Mr. Tarali say lights not a Kabbalah. They come. The lights you don't see the pole them and the line they will don't go. There's no question. Lights get for come Kabbalah. Me deputy minister too. Na Kabbalah he born, na Kabbalah he grew up, na Kabbalah he go school. So if I want all back light from Kabbalah safe, I'm not able. So they come as long as right now you go see say they don't begin install pole them for reach up Kabbalah from the CLST. That light say they come. And not to sacrosanct. What is the word we use?
Sacrosanct.
Issue. He say EDSA lack maintenance culture. Well, then I agree, but we on a salon lack maintenance culture. I think we all get for as young people them, on young people them, we separate for think about it. Maintenance culture is really about citizenship. Not to the workman number. We all man and can eat them to we people are grown. Man and can do all kinds of things where you have to take care of your own space for let we all go enjoy the one country. So lack of maintenance also is a mindset where we all get forget. It's a mindset towards being a citizen, contributing to your own space. And at that day we get for begin do. Not to because you work in EDSA make that day. Because you're a citizen of Salone and one let Salone go before. Nobody no they can save we. No amount of foreign aid no they can save we. Now we self get for one. All right. And also theft by EDSA. Yes, theft by EDSA man then day. But one thing I go explain, EDSA get 1,600 staff. Not to all man we wear EDSA uniform, na EDSA worker. Then get them man the way they call fala. Then one day they know they pay them. They just they go no more and by and money. We get for pull all them man and they come out and certify them and make sure say they get regular salary. And then fala they now we get for focus on for make sure say in terms of responsibilities, in terms of a culture of work, them man and they get for change their attitude. So not to all man we get EDSA, not to all man we see with soldier man uniform na soldier man. So that's not the issue. So not blame EDSA 100%. Yes, we get some bad eggs in every institution, but we try for weeding out. We all go before. Mr. Kamara, he say we go get double electricity end of 2027 if we not go make sense for pull kappa. Well, Mr. Kamara, that's not the point. The idea is all the additional power we get we will not need. We go to self-generate our own power, we'll get for pull them. So definitely by the end of 2027, Kappa go don't go. But I will make this point, Kappa don't help we. People they don't complain about Kappa, but over the last 8 years, we not be get we not get nothing. Now Kappa, now help we for bring lights to Freetown. Now help we in days where we know they pay. Now Kappa give we credit. We go trust to Kappa and make we use the electricity. So but by the time we self go don't get we own power now, of course Kappa go. And Ms. Kagbo, you say they wonder about full support to the hospital, even the hospital, sorry for that day. And even they say the electricity not enough. Yes, I'm glad we report that day. Something not to electricity not enough. Now something an internal problem where there was then they been a flicker, but now something where the operations
the two ministers for that day then they so then go then
Thank
go handle that. That was the last question. Thank you very much. Go ahead. Yes.
Thank you again. Femi Koka, I'm a new, because you mean a new fan, yeah. one of the most balanced journalistic review than I don't see. Several issues. Mohammed, you say, but then people in the sell all kinds in our streets, that is wrong. And we get a pharmacy board where they aggressively pursue it, and they work with internal affairs, police them for raid them, cite them, they often and again. But as soon as they non raid, when they non done no more, they take 1 week except and come back then. So we look at a very comprehensive view. First, now for make sure say we get very, very effective legislature where they give the kind punitive action for infraction. We go make people then think twice before they go sell product. So we work with pharmacy board on that. The second part of that, now follow we work with the public. Like where family they say, like where everybody they say, no points to government or point to pharmacy board no more. You said get a role for play. You said get a role for play. Are you go buy medicine, we not get expiry dates panam, they inside in manufacturer's box. The person they tell you all kinds in ways, something they're not correct, you're not accurate. You don't even know if not powder then they sell you when they send a medicine. So really important for let the public be educated, and we roll now for help with our public education. Let you understand, say, where you go buy that medicine in our streets. First, you don't know if you poison yourself or not. Secondly, you do some real harm, not to yourself, no, but to the whole country. Because if you buy them drug, then they use them properly, they follow instructions, they begin develop resistance. The country they begin develop resistance, we go make say the drug go work again after time. So now very, very serious problem. We go work with the pharmacy board, we work with internal affairs, but we want to let the public join we in this effort. Again, citizens arrest, an important thing. Citizens instruction around them and the legislation for make sure so we get appropriate punitive action for infractions really important. The other thing we see now, now the airports, and with the travel get controls for ensure say we get a clear portal, travel portal, and I'm glad the way Ms. Conte acknowledged that work will don't happen. You also cite say the last time we will get this outbreak now Guinea come out, now the Guinea border. So again, you see say now the border they look very lax, people then they go in and out. So we commitment are two things. First, we get to be smart about how we react to this. Not they just react at random. We do act on high possibility of importation. Because this not the Liberia, the coast, the Ghana, they all the way DR Congo and Uganda. So right now, all the neighboring countries and get heightened alert and awareness around it to prevent the virus from entering there. The fear now how you go able to bring this scam into West Africa or bring this kind of salon. And the most likely way now by air. So now would put intense effort na Lunge. At the same time, we see they will go Guinea or they'll go Liberia and come by road. So we make sure so we intend by the effort there. So now we collective effort. If you see something, say something. Yeah, we'll all work on this together. But I think say after what happened in 2014, we're not going to take chances again. On the lighting, Mr. Minister, I interfere a small bit here. But Kabbalah, Mr. Koroma, waiting at the energy we Kabbalah Hospital get. How many kVA then get? 128 kilowatts. So again, Kabbalah famous, Kabbalah Hospital famous. Because the hospital are one of the first places in the world put energy with them completely energy independent. And you know what's happened? One pan the patient them, when I ask her, how you they feel about this light? The way he describe her, he say, bingo. So they talk to everybody about lights at this country. They say, how do you like? They say, bingo, based on what you've seen at Kabbalah. So again, I think so with the hope say all of the other facilities that will get similar thing. On the mobile bus, we call it not a mobile bus, hospital on wheels. The intention of the hospital on wheels now for take healthcare as close to the people there as possible. Now, one of the most successful things in that we don't get, because again, we rely all this while on static facility then. But people are not agree. Some people are not going at the static facility, but we didn't see the bus. All man they rush to the bus. Sometimes in one session, and you see something 1,000 patients, over 1,200 patients at the time. So now, very, very successful endeavor. But for let you move this bus, it's extremely expensive because the bus is air conditioned, and when you go park on some side, you know they hot them. They run constantly. You get what take staff for go all day. And when they go, all of the medicine we then get now free. So the time we get COVID, we been get plenty resources that we can in from COVID. So they say, would they go look for COVID? And that's how they look for COVID. Would they offer this service to all man? You know, they get all the treatment there. So that they don't go on. Unfortunately, we will not get COVID money anymore. But at the same time, we can raise money. It costs close to $45,000, $50,000 for let this bus go park in one district for 1 week. Yeah, let the bus then go for 1 week. So we can raise the money. We don't get our go. They talk to partner, then we then help go. But again, we want to move this. What we want to work with the Chinese for, and for make sure say every district get in your own bus, so that they come off free tongue for going and go. Then at the location, very short movement, but provide high quality care. Two things in this bus here they make for you. First, then they deliver high quality service. Secondly, any bus we go, it make we know what they go on at the community. Because some the bus can go park on side, it be say 20%, 25% of the people that will come, they get diabetes, they don't know water. 20% of the people then get high blood pressure, they don't know water. So if you wait in a hospital, if you get high blood pressure, we not get managed. If you wait till by the time they come to hospital, either stroke, kidney failure, or eye damage. If you get diabetes, you don't know. By the time they come to hospital, pass them cut your foot or then cut your hand. So again, the boss provide a really important service for go out there close to the people and see what they happen. So community and they then get 20% sexually transmitted diseases. So it give you a chance now for go say, what's in the cause this? What's responsible for this? Now we'll go inside the community and try to address that. So we'll go make sure so we expand the service here and make it work well. On the oxygen part, the light now cannot, we get, as I say, 1.2 megawatt now cannot. Boku, all of the other hospitals, you get 100 kVA, they get 200, they get 150 kVA, they get 200 kVA now, a lot of the hospitals. So they get energy source. Sometimes they can get small problem them, with switches, sometimes overload and go put a kettle in, they're not supposed to the train, so they get any kind of failure but they try for address. But I think say really importantly, the power we done in our location, possibly not go die because of small shortages, small breaks. Because for the oxygen, now we get oxygen cylinder them. Then they charge the cylinder and did it. The small one, and they for the picking them with the oxygen generator, if it fail, we get backup cylinder them. So again, we try for make that so that it would first not get interruption, but if we get interruption, it not lead to loss of life. Now project what they work on, what they continue for doing and make sure say they all over the country. We're not reaching it too, but we're on the way. One of the things that we Femi say we are really excited about and how for criticize government. Yeah? We will elect journalists, we'll elect social media, we'll elect all them people there, so let them be very, very critical. But we'll be constructive. Go like a place like Kabbalah now, we don't get all the slides. With the doctor them, the doctor say, the chief doctor say, okay, she don't know how to get active for. I go to hospital. The nurse they say, we they go there, we they go hang out there, so the place very, very active. Go to see them kind of thing, and you see the result there, you see the drop in maternal mortality, drop in infant, you see increase in immunization, you see all that in there. You see small dotty in a corner. You go take your camera, you zoom on the dotty, you say, Kabbalah, well, no service, no day. It demotivate people. It destroy the esprit de corps. This country in a volume.
Yeah.
Now, volume will be constructive, that we add, that will make sure so we all make them better. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. Before you go, there was a question about people that really take extra money in a cottage for C-sections.
Yeah.
And obviously you comment on that.
Okay. So again, this country, we don't make it very clear. So you get free healthcare. Free healthcare now for Bella woman them, for lactating mother them, for very vulnerable children, and for people that want to recover from Ebola. Yeah. So the service day, and we try for maintain the service. Right now, we get a situation where the government they contribute. When they say free healthcare, it's free to the person where they come. Yeah. But somebody get for pay for them. Somebody get for pay for the service. So the government they pay. We work with other partners like FCDO, then then they contribute. Other partners then they contribute. And they contribute in equipment, then they contribute in drugs, and they contribute in services. When you combine all of that, they provide this service now. So it's free to the person where they come. But now everybody else they pay for them. So now we get a situation where, for example, FCDO, they bring the women, they don't say enable for meet up again. So we get for raise them up from that side. It say first year we will begin now being just pregnant women and no more. Now they not expand them to other people, vulnerable children, and other handicapped people there as well. So you don't expand the scope. So the amount of money we've been there, they do exactly. So what you they try for do now for raise more money? We work with Ministry of Finance for raise more money. At the same time, we then get like a group of medicine that we're available. If we're able to provide all of them, then you get a shortfall. We can ask people then for contribute small for mother makeup for that. But for, I think say for the C-section in particular, we try to make an effort where the government will fully cover and say not go be at an expense to the patient them. Again, one of the reasons that we make people not use the service, in some cases, the C-section are 1,500 or 2,000 leon, and 2,000 leons is less than $100 or so. I mean, if you go other side, then it will cost you like $10,000, $20,000 for that. But the fact that you get out for less than 100, but people are still the struggle for that. The government will figure out a way how we will do this. Now cover that cost, so it will be a burden. So now some people will work on very actively.
Excellent. Thank you, Minister. We're already out of time. So on this side, I really encourage you to keep on a question and really short. Now, one question per person. One question and one per person, okay? Then we'll get the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll take 8 on this side. Sharp. Let's go.
All right. Ibrahim SKB from Menti TV, the People's TV. So, a quick one of energy. Mr. Minister, sir, we know so being the try, but you just need to put on more effort concerning the light issue. Me personally, I talk on me, what me observe from the light issue over the years. You know, I don't know why if na small breeze blows safe, they take the light. I like now small. I don't observe on 1, 2. Even yesterday back, as you do, I do something, work on some editing. The light just go. The light, they know about cool, no nothing. So I just want to make we know waiting the cause that small breeze can bring the light to go off. Thank you.
Number 2.
Mohamed Kamara, the Watch and the Humanity newspaper. Minister of Energy, what do you understand by the end of this year? EDSA are going to private hands. The investors only can meet a lot of problems, rehabilitation, for restructure, EDSA. Then probably the biggest of all is that they get to negotiate with the suppliers in terms of payments. Ordinary the assurance where you go keep it say, after all the holders where these investors will go through, the impact that will come on the ordinary consumer.
Thank you very much, sir. Go ahead. I know we'll get exception. I know. Go ahead. Yeah.
Dr. Dembi, mental disorder is rampant. It could be environmental, sociological, psychological, and all that. How many psychiatrists to get active at work? And how many counseling facilities we get? And when can government, or if even they think about it, for open a big center where in most of the people who go up and down the streets of Freetown could not be seen when visitors they can have a country, like other countries where you and I have been to. Thank you, sir.
Viatina, this sister. Can I there for? Will come back to it? Yes.
Fatima Sajali, reporter from AYB Television. So my question will go directly to Minister of Health. So waiting at the concrete measure then you don't put in place or ensure say Sierra Leone no go get a repeat of waiting be happen like the last Ebola we happened 2024.
Sister, you know, be the listen. All the don't talk. You know, been there. You know, bad. You want for repeat and come again. Go ahead,
Thank
sir.
you very much, Mr. Minister. My name is Alaji Abdul H.P. Gile. First and foremost, I want to congratulate the Minister of Health. I visited 3 hospitals, Lumbly, PCMH, and Connaught Hospital. First time I they go to the hospital and they, I know me they see the hospital then they clean. But now I see them they clean. And the doctor, they all them they do the work, and the nurses, they all they do the work. I want to congratulate you, sir. And I want to say, let you keep it up. Because when you keep it up, you get well body, you go work out, you go talk, you go able to job and support. Now, Dr. Dembi, Freetown Cheshire home, we don't make place for clinic. The chief minister, we don't go there, we don't show on the place. We may feel to say by now, the Ministry of Health, we don't go to that place, they don't go look am. Right now, container them boku where they pass na that place there. And if we can sick, well, they go rush and go hospital, it's difficult. So, doctor, I want for beg you, sir. I want for all you food, sir. Done with my small brother where they now me the struggle in those days. Where the country in me dark. Now I'm a student. I'm a secretary general in Boston Parliament. So it's having me very well. We don't talk so talk now. So do you answer? I want to do. My second question, Mr. Minister, I beg. You are in a civil society at least. We can see the empire. One pass.
All right, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes. The orthopedic center now Memory Town. Do so. They don't encourage that place. That place is not also in town. Now they want me to go for exercise. Now they want me to go for physiotherapy. Do so. While they wanna look into that place, sir, and then wanna go take over that place, they don't encourage that place. To the Minister of Energy. Now tell now I get blackouts in a mountain court, sir. Now two connections then at that place, sir. If Central they light, Upper per mountain courts the light. If Upper per mountain courts the light, Upper per Central the light. But me own street were there, 4th Street, 3rd Street. Up to now, we get that bad blackout. And Mr. Minister, I want to call you to attention. There is only 1 year left. And that year that's left, one see light.
1 year and I don't left for waiting.
The year we left.
For
Well,
waiting.
then we will go into election.
No, sir. No. I'm not going to clear the fake news. We get 2 more years plus change. Yes, next. You can pull party in time. Go ahead. Thank you, sir.
Hello, good afternoon all. Mina Fatri Kiata Conte, Mina producer for IRN. Just like how Femi talk, there with the big, when I get a key chance to journalists, they will go now in our office there. Follow, we get chance for interview now.
Okay, now me can answer that question there. Done.
All right.
I'll be responding.
So, Honorable Minister of Energy, I don't follow up. I don't call you for a new communication person for over 2 weeks for get an interview with you, but very unfortunately not be able to tell God thank you. We Minister of Civic Education don't make it possible. Now, what do you think say now the single biggest challenge where they prevent Salone for achieve a stable and reliable electricity? Is it generation, transmission, distribution, or financing?
All right, thank you very much. Next, yes, sorry.
Thank you. And the health sector don't so improve that. So the way we are speaking born so, within 1 hour, I go no say yes. Salon health sector don't improve. How? Within the 1 hour, the nurse they tell you say now for breastfeed the picking and a breast milk only for get that picking they exclusively for 6 months. And having said that, my name is Abdul Kaden Dewaiswari, the Director for Children Advocacy Forum. We complement the Ministry of Health. Health are one of my main programmatic areas. So we do monitoring with Health Care International. We find out, say yes, all the minister they talk, na kudos, na school it say. But however, let we not forget one thing again, with the focus on the infrastructure and at all the district level, the HMT, they are 100% okay. But again, we still get bad fish amounts. We know the attitude of the health workers. We need to focus on that one day. Then for Connaught, this night testimony personally they come up from me. My mama sick, and I come with her really. But remember, for like can't go to a private hospital. And one of my colleagues tell me, say, boy, you now all they do with health business. Now health, I want to I say, I can't go to Connaught. With faith, I go to Connaught. I'm glad for tell on all say, my mama is now 80 to 90% okay. All the tests in Connaught we do everything. So the improvement is really there now.
Thank you, sir.
Firstly, the RUTF, the supply chain. Now we really look at them because it did at the market. Then the albendazole for the free healthcare, it don't scarce. Now all the money today we do. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Okay, yes. This sister, and you be the next. And then that sister didn't get the last question. They were done. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nyanje Alistiange Mansare. So this question goes to the Minister of Health. I encountered a situation wherein my mom had to undergo a surgery, but we defend blood. We go past 3 hospitals. We were literally in a car. I get for Kandong Nemotuka, take bike, ask the bike, run with me because of a life. Like, the thing was really bad when that we go 3 hospitals that were not able to get blood, not at all. So why does that happen? That's one question. Then 2, what are the things that una don't put in place or una they put in place for make this not happen again to the next person?
Thank you. Can I ask a personal question? Is your mom okay?
Yeah, she is fine now.
All right, that's good
we
to
had
hear.
to donate as a family.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, so my other question goes to the Minister of Energy. Minister, sir, you spoke about the solar projects. My question is, after the solar projects and other energy expansions, what measures have you guys put in place, or are you going to put in place in the daily electricity supply to households that are, let's say, average households that doesn't have generator or anything as such? What are the things you guys have put in place actually for them to, or how many hours a day are they going to have lights?
Okay, thank you very much. The other lady at the back. Now I begin the last question. Wait. If you go short, you will get your chance. Yes.
All right. Actually, this not to the question, but a suggestion, please. This to go
What's
to
the short?
All right. This to go to the Minister of Energy. Do please, we need for review the workers that we did work na ELSA, especially the electric side, the electrician side, because the bad lights in this country it's really too much, and we are appliances to the boil. And I believe so when they go buy meter, the people and they come up from ELSA and they can't connect the cable where they pass to the pole. If the pole, the cable where we buy, not qualify, not fit for go to the meter, at least tell the person say enough fit, and for even connector. If you connector, it will become a problem for
right.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes, you get the last word. Thank you, sister.
Hello, good very much, Mr. Minister. This is an ambassador. The ambassador in many ways.
I'm Eastern
Sumac Radio and Success Media.
Yes.
Mr. Minister, I want to say, let God bless you for this opportunity we give you for see the minister there for ask them question. Honestly, these are the 2 most relevant this question go directly to the Minister of Energy. Mr. Minister, few days ago, by Newcastle Street, I see a team, they come down, they try for vandalize a transformer. So as a good citizen as I am, I can't do, I try for interrogate with them. Then pull for me black ID card. They say Nana from EDSA. So, but I want for know, I try for call the communication person when a NEPO, but unfortunately, it not be good through. But I want for know if una can get the accreditation or na that same old dark ID card they present to people as the name of na EDSA then they work. But Mr. Minister, please, I will give you the opportunity for fast track. So I talk to you soon now that by Newcastle Street, that bridge transformer, you know they currently, you know they because this morning if I pass it, I take a 1-2 snapshot for let able for fast track and for we. This are the talk on the people of Kiss. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. The last and final question we'll get time for today. May I just say quickly on the question about media access to the minister. Even me, when I'm minister of it, if I respond to every single media inquiry, I'm not going to do the work. If I take every media interview, I'm not going to do the work at all. So sometimes I make we can facilitate access. Then we also serve as gatekeepers. We also, if you get question, not to the minister in face to, sometimes if you get question, you reach out to we get a whole strategic communication team. Sometimes okay, we get the information from them and we can send person for good cover. Sometimes, yes, the ministers can go out and do the rounds, we can work with them and do a lot of media access. But I also want just for put balance to that question, they say, the minister themselves not able for respond. And if you go to the minister in office, you say, oh, I go for go interview, I mean a journalist there for I get right for enter. If you mean I hear some of now the card is seen on the camera, but you not get appointment, I can get back-to-back meeting. And if I don't give somebody 2 o'clock, that person I don't get that time, I get for meeting that 2 o'clock day. So I just want to say, yes, President Bio in governments and instruction to all Naya, now follow maintain an unprecedented level of openness and transparency. Now, I make could do this, not also have been this country here. Ministers on table, calm, open the floor, unfiltered, all my asking question or answer. Also, Salome do na President Bio na inon kaudan na so. So we continue in that culture day as we go small, but when I say for say we need we discuss with you, Minister, and then we come to you for close. Yes. Femi, I will give you the last word.
Thank you very much. I think about 5 major issues. I'll go through them quick one. So the first one, now blood transfusion service. Again, you know, not a way you need blood for get blood, for go donate blood. You know, wait till they try for doing at this country, then call a voluntary, non-remunerable service. Which that means say people and they donate blood. And they donate blood, again, we're able to save this blood and filter as people that need them, let it available to them. So first, what you can do family replacement. You bring 4 people and count for 2 unit blood. But what happen, we did people and can and get for test them first. If they get underlying condition, then we go make sure say dangerous for let them transfuse. That is not correct. They not go transfuse up. They not go collect the blood. So what will they try for do now for make sure say when things normal, when things quiet. For example, June the 5th or the 15th, June the 14th, na World Blood Day. So they ask people then for donate blood in large quantities all over the country. And the thing about blood, we take the 1 unit blood, you give us in 1 unit blood. Now one thing now, but now we get system that we can take the 1 unit of blood, the blood get platelets. So then a platelet no more the person one. The blood gets serum. So now a serum no more the person one. They get plasma. So then a plasma no more. So you can take the 1 unit of blood, you shape it into different parts them, we go able for serve plenty other people them. So that they will try for institute now. So now we get a network who they build in the country. So one day PCMH now, so one blood transfusion center did it. We get one at McKinney, a major center where they collect blood for the whole northern region. In the next few weeks, we build one at Bow, we go do the exact same thing. And we get one at Kerrytown, where we try for activate as well as we build a new service. The most important thing now, we'll get community-based blood drives. So you collect the blood, then we're able to create a network for the distribution and use. Now, work in progress, and hope they will not get a situation where they go desperately, they look for blood in the future. On the second issue of breast milk, what we colleague refer to, God wonderful. Oh. God wonderful. Because everything where the baby need in the first 6 months of his life, it inside the breast milk. You don't need to forget water. You don't need to forget anything. The only thing we need for do now for let the mama eat himself, let it be healthy and strong. Because the bobby water, it get micronutrients, it get vitamins, it get everything, it get water where the pikin need for grow. So now I make with the say for Lord do exclusive breastfeeding over the 6 months. Because what happen if you begin, we then go begin give rice pap to the baby and what, now they lead to all the malnutrition. When then they go begin get water, where the water contaminate, and they lead to diarrhea, it leads to all kinds of problems where they make the pikin and they die at their very early age. Exclusive breastfeeding are the way forward, and then when they make for get very good transition, the RE2F we try for look for better ways for make sure say we get nutritious plant-based protein for able for support the baby there as out and they grow. So now we work together on that, and I think so we're on the right path. On the physical rehabilitation center, we get this incredible place now, Lumley, and I'm sad for CC, the people that only encroach on the place, and we will try for evict them, for pull them commodity. But this is now one of the best centers that they create now, the whole sub-region. We get a partnership with Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. Then right now, they're in the middle of training Sierra Leonean for do smart prosthesis. Smart prosthesis where then they're able for design and they get MRI, where then they look the image and scan the image properly, then custom make the limbs for the people with electronics and everything. So right now they train, I think in the first cohort, they're not done in training, then get the second advanced cohort training. So we all and they don't come together. We know want to move this facility go other side. Moritong are the natural home for them. It's important for them we work with the city council, work with the mayor and then group them because all them people they are not trader them. They get wood and board within the cell before they don't block the one whole place. Every now and again, I fetch they go fetch with MP Mary Conte and people them for work on this. But this is now major national asset. We able to make smart prosthetic limbs manufactured in also for the Sierra Leone people. And so I hear you think and we'll go try for work on Cheshire Home at the goodie. Will they go watch and see how best to support Cheshire Home. Mental health. That's how the minister, we don't get cabinet conclusion for move forward with the mental health bill. Law officers then they draft the bill and finalize the bill. And we can go parliament for let them pass the law. The current bill, the law they work on, 1902. 1902. We authorize for any case manner for all and lock and chain them, We change all them law and the mental health. I think so we all see that, so we all get mental health issues. Mental health, not to psychiatric care no more. It's from anxiety to postpartum depression, to all kinds of things. So again, not to see mental no more for the. We try to create a national system now, the whole country. Right now, we first in Dr. Anaim, I gave me there as a psychiatrist. So right now we get over 6 residents, then we don't qualify. We get more in the pipeline with the training and residency program. At the same time, the social program, social welfare and social worker, the number they increase considerably. So between the psychiatrists, the doctor, the social worker, we hope for get a massive national-based mental health strategy where they allow all aspects of mental health from minor issue. Say some beginning a mental health issue. We don't know what then overactivity, anxiety, they fear for go school, somebody they wet in bed, all these things are mental health issues where if we ignore them, it'll get consequences down the road. So we want to look at comprehensively and work with the whole country and work with the whole system. And not unless somebody they kaila, we get mental health, pass travel can kiss mental home. We want to make sure say we decentralize the services throughout the whole country. And our work in progress, I want to work with everybody to make that happen. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Minister. Mr. Minister, we already reached 4 o'clock. So let me apologize to Una. Normally, absolute deadline than the 4 o'clock for end. So I apologize to the media house that we carry live. But as I know this, we get two critical sector now. So, Mr. If you able keep as sharp as you can. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Minister. I go try for answer all man. I think that I'll get about 4 or 5. Mr. Day say more airport on lights. He say small breeze no more can take the light. But it depends. I don't know what you mean by small breeze. Your own small breeze and my own small breeze could be different. But I suspect saying a problem with the line to your host or problem of the line to the transformer with the touch. So now issue we will get for address. So now for calling that issue the 672 or we will respond to that day. Mr. Kamara say EDSA for privatize. After all that boku negotiation, they based upon the problem we will get to the EDSA. After all that, the waiting will be the impact to the consumer. But waiting that we own dream, number one, is that we want to make sure say we not require for talk about lights again. All man go get lights just like I get breeze. You not really worry about that. You breathe in air. It shouldn't be a problem that we have to address. So we that we want. Nobody not for the worry about lights in life. You go get them when you need them. And we hope say when we privatize, we will get reliable, affordable, and sustainable power. We all man go get at the same time. Ms. Alaji been say Mountain Court, 2 connection, the Court Street and 3rd Street, sir. You say where lights can go and that a particular area, that street there, other side can get lights and you not can get lights. This is not constant problem with the boku side, not only one side. So now that make when we will privatize EDSA, we will get a concession person will come. I say this volume 0 we will do, not even the volume 1 per the network. We get for build street by street, meter by meter, cable by cable for Bill and Barclay, all man will get proper power. And na boku money than they for put into the system. Mr. Conte talk say he may try for reach me 2 weeks. And they ask waiting at the single biggest challenge pan energy. He say transmission, distribution, financing, generation. Mr. Conte, all na the biggest challenge. All. We need everything. Okay? We can't just live with transmission. We need additional transmission. We need additional distribution. We need better distribution. We need more financing. We need more private dollars into the market for let all things go better. So all of them at the same time. I cannot select one and say, now, Dande, if we solve Dande go give we all proper power. Tiange Mansare, so sorry about your mother, and so she's feeling better. What measures you say? How many hours a day you could get electricity, we don't fix them. As I say, what we intend for do is nobody not get for worry about electricity. I want to say that the electricity starts from 100%, 24 hours a day go get them, then all the way to, in terms of access, some man then they go only get 6 hours or 3 hours or 2 hours based upon who's you day and almost able to afford. But the idea is if you live in an urban center like Freetown, like Bo, like Kenema, like McKinney, you should have access to electricity, which is close to 24 hours, at least 20 hours, and close to 24 hours as much as possible. That's the intent. Now, then they will get for provide for all man. Okay? Somebody say, for review the EDSA workers, them, that issue of meter to pole and issue of the cable. So I don't know if they install cable meter and you host, then somebody say, for buy this cable, they also for from the pole to the meter, and that pole, that cable, they begins back. That cable, they now the responsibility of EDSA for specify the correct cable, not go deal with any electrician or any person we call himself electrician. Now that one of the biggest problems we will get in a salon. So man they call themselves carpenter, electrician, plumber. They can't work with them, they do, they're not fit for doing kind of work then. So we have to be very careful. And that leads me to the other comment where somebody make about how it meets people and they vandalize transformer. When you ask them for badge, then show one black badge. If they don't get correct, we just issue badges to EDSA workers in the last 3 months. It has to be EDSA, the logo for the day, the man in picture for the day, and if that, let it call in supervisor. Let in supervisor answer within they do day. You have the right as a citizen to stop them, let them identify what they do and for, and if you're not satisfied, let them call in supervisor, let them self-verify. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you, Minister. Femi, we're out of time. I want to give you 1 minute for say final closing words.
What I want to remind we all.
Go ahead, it work.
Put salon first in whatever thing we they do. Love we serve as community watchdog. Government property now we get we the citizen dem for safeguard and advocate. Now going to advocacy. Get community outreach. Then we try for reinforce that community service where them about the transformer in it. Then nurse them. Then still get that plastic pharmacy. Doctor, you go interested for no say, despite it's not about salary, it's about integrity. Like you always tell us, when they call government for increase on our salary, but on our attitude think. I did a call not 3 weeks ago because of time where I go supply that information they give you. Even the man within at the cost recovery for site savers, whole as he did, he was so arrogant. Even the nurse system, the way they talk to patient and the first medicine that they you approach to patients, can heal them. But some of the nurses there, no amount of salary can change them. What I be suggest to them, I cannot. They need for pulling all care when I go be in Kabbalah. Care they go kind down. Then one the way they kind down at the provinces, then they can work in the city. Let them see how for behave to patients there. It's very important. Thank you.
Thank you. Minister just alert me say he wants to say something 30 seconds. Yes.
Yes, I've been a talk. The CLSD line where they run through Sierra Leone, I want very clear to that line. That line is very important to we all. They go through 5 substations: Kenema, Bikongo, Bumbuna, Fadugu Yiben, and Kamakwe. But more importantly, it is serve 8 districts in Asalon. So that line it is serve 8 districts: Pujeon, Kenema, Kono, Tonkolili, Koinadugu, Bombali, Cambia, and Karene. So we get light possibility now all inside and they where would they work by.
On that note, I will tell una all we come today. Excellent outcome. Plenty thank you for una come. And for particularly welcome and give a shout out to our friends from Italy who are here with us. They are called ESPO and Stand Up. And Minister, you just told me that they're here to help us build a comprehensive blood system, including training and process and all that. Not so? So they're here to support the Sierra Leone health infrastructure. Again, I really want to tell thank you to you, Dr. Dembi, and your team. When I really show up, when I really mobilize across the different sectors in the health, it shows say again, you've really managed to build your whole team and for contribute to this work. Mr. Minister, thank you. It's the first outing here, but you have done a fantastic job. I think you don't dispel so many myths. We're out of time today. I just want to say thank you again to all the partners that will make it possible for Locam. So I just want to remind you on 2 important things. Next week, we go to London for the Civic Day series, the London edition. Minister of Health, we do with we at the panel at London. And then on the 30th of June, at the city of Makeni, we will host His Excellency, the First Gentleman of the Republic, President Dr. Julius Maada Bio, for the annual presidential town hall. So everybody make a date, join Winner McKinney. We already put out the call for you send the questions, because we won't forget the questions in advance. So we'll work with His Excellency for make sure say respond to as many questions as possible until we meet next week. Assalamu alaikum.
When I train you back,